Good morning and welcome to Move More with Mary. Today's class we're going to be mainly seated, so you're going to need a firm chair like a dining room chair, a chair that goes at a table, and an optional resistance band. Now don't worry about the length of it particularly. We don't want it to be too tough, so this isn't too tough, all right, but we're going to use the resistance band for a little bit of strength work, all right, and mobility work. If you haven't got a resistance band, don't worry, you can still do the class with me. You can still do all the movements, okay? So this class is brought to you by Rethinking Pain and Keeping Healthy Living Network. My name is Mary Parkinson and I'm a personal trainer, Pilates teacher, and many other things, and a very proud granny. And mum, most important. All right, guys. So shall we make a little start? We're going to just leave the resistance band on the floor for the moment, just while we warm up our muscles a little bit. This class is nice and gentle. It's really for people who are living in pain, who are thinking about getting back to exercise, who are struggling with their mobility, but just want a safe place to start. So this, my friends, is for you. If you like this video, give it a little thumbs up, give it a share if you know somebody who might benefit from it. Yeah, I am here to help. All right, my friends, let's make a little start. So just come down onto your mat, this is a chair, Mary, not a mat. I've actually locked Ottie out, that's my ginger dog. He normally comes and says hello. Just gonna open the door. Although she's a bit grumpy today, I don't know what's wrong with her. Anyway, all right, guys, let's have our feet flat on the floor, and we're just going to start with a nice little warm up of the shoulders. Okay, I'm just going to pop my glasses off, pop my phone down there. So have your feet hip distance apart, flat on the floor, and let's just start with a nice little shoulder roll. So just lift your shoulders up to your ears, draw them back and down. We're going to do each exercise for 40 seconds, my friends. Then we get a 20 seconds rest, and then we come on to another one. So just lift your shoulders up, draw them back and down. Great job. Just warming up those shoulders. Feel your shoulder blades kiss together and then really pull your shoulders down. Amazing. Okay, here's our little 20 seconds rest. So just do what you want to do in your 20 seconds rest, all right? Just give your legs a bit of rubbing up our body, really improves circulation and encourages blood flow. So it's never a bad thing to do. All right, let's sit nice and tall. And this time we're going to lift one arm right up and back and then bring it down. Lift your other arm. So lift it right up and back and then just bring it down. Again, just working on a little bit of shoulder mobility. All done. Taking your arm right back. Now you listen, obviously, to your shoulders. If you've got problems with your shoulders, just move your body within your own range of movement into a range that doesn't create sharp pains, okay? You never want a sharp, stabby pain. That's your body telling you just to ease off a little bit. It's a warning mechanism. If it just feels like it's a dull ache, that's fine. That's just your muscles working. Okay, let's warm up our spine a little. So just think about sitting tall and then tucking your pelvis. So rock back on your sit bones, tuck your chin, round through your spine, and then sit up nice and tall, right up to the crown of your head. So rock your pelvis back, tuck your chin, and then sit up nice and tall, dropping your shoulders down. So tuck your pelvis, tuck your chin, round through your back, and then lift up. Good job, tuck your chin, round through your back, and then lift up. Amazing. Just getting that nice movement through your spine. Lift feel good? Yeah, I hope so. All right, my friends, let's just come back. We're going to come to a little bit of side movement for our back, just to warm up that back. We can just have our hands down, okay? And we can just lean to the side, keeping our buttocks firmly on the chair. Or if our shoulders will permit, let's bring our arm over the ear. If that's too much, just keep your arms down by your sides. Good job. Just inhale and then exhale. Nice work, guys. Great job. Lovely. Okay, so bring your hands to your thighs. Give them a little rub there. Great job. Okay, we are going to come to a little bit of rotation for our spine. Okay, so we're going to stack our hands, our arms here, and we're going to turn through the waist. Just turn through the waist and then come back to the center. Just turn and then come back. Now, if it's a bit much to keep your arms up, elbows up in front of your shoulders, we can always cross them over the chest. All right, cross them over. Take that nice rotation, sitting nice and tall, doing what's right for you. Your arms are here. Make sure you're not just moving the arms. Try and move through your waist, sitting up tall into the crown of your head. So one more. Lovely. Relax there. Nice little shoulder roll. Oh, good job. Okay, let's just start to warm up our legs and our feet and our knees a little bit. All right. So we're going to come just to a nice little heel dig. So just bring your hands together. Just heels. Just heels. Press your toes up. Press your heels down. Yeah, can you see that? I hope so. Just that nice little heel dig. And we add in some arms, little bicep curls. Great job. So just heel digs there. Great job. Lovely. Amazing. Good job. Just give your legs a little rub there. Nice work, my friends. Okay, we're going to sit tall and we're just going to lift our knees. So we're going to just sit up tall. This is our last one before we grab our band and start to use our bands, all right? So we're going to lift the knee up. So lift your knee up and then push your leg long. Lift your knee and then place it down. So lift your knee, push it long, lift it up, place it down. Knee up, push long, knee up, place it down. Trying to sit up tall. Lovely. Knee up, push, up and down. Knee up, push, up and down. Good. One more. Lovely. Okay. Now let's take our band and we're going to bring it around 1 foot. All right. So just bring it around 1 foot. 1 foot there. You're going to hold your leg up high. Let me show you this way. We're going to hold the leg up, not too high, and we're just going to point and flex your foot. So point and then flex. So if you can, put the band around the heel of your foot. So we're using that band to add a little bit of resistance into our ankle. Now sit up tall if you can. Just hold the band quite tautly. Yeah. See, I'm leaning back a little bit. Just try and keep your tummy on and sit up tall. So we use our tummy muscles while we do this. Can you feel your quad work in the front thigh? Whoop! That was lucky. job. Well done, my friends. Let's try another side, being careful that that doesn't happen, all right? It's only a little bit of plastic. It's fine. All right, so let's put our band around here, the sole of our foot. Yeah, lift it up. So the band is actually helping us take a little bit of the weight of the leg out of the hip, but try and sit tall. So present your chest forward, point your foot, and then flex it. So point your foot, and then flex it. Good job. Just point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Good job. Nice work. Sitting up tall. Lovely. Just release your band. How does that feel? Yeah, can you feel the front of your thigh working as well? We're going to stay with that for a moment. Okay. Pop your band back around your foot. Now this time we can be more into the arch of the foot. Let me show you this way. So my leg, the front leg is down. So this time we're going to sit tall. We're going to bring the knee in. We're going to bend the elbows. And we're going to push the leg against the band all the way straight. So bring your knee in and then push long. Bring your knee in and then push long. And straighten out your leg. That's it. So working your quads. We're working the front of our arms. Here are biceps. Great job. Lovely. Feel it into your leg. Just push it long. We're encouraging that knee to straighten. Lovely. Fabulous, my friends. All right, let's remove that band and let's pop it underneath the other foot. Nice. So take your rest. Try and sit tall. Try and sit tall. You can stay the way that you're facing. Just turning round so that you get a better angle. So bring your knee in, elbows in, and then just push. So bring it in, and then push long. Good. Sitting up tall. Bringing your chest up towards your knee. Bringing your knee in as much as you can. Just as much range as you've got. And then really straightening out your leg. Pressing into the heel of your foot. Finding length. Great work. Lovely. Release it off nice and slowly. And we're going to bring our band underneath our thighs. And we're just going to cross it over the top. And we're going to keep it quite tight. A little tight there. Bring your elbows in and your arms in. Okay? So we're going to keep one leg still. Keep tension in the band. And we're just going to step out. Sitting up tall. Now as you step out, don't let the band sort of release. We're keeping tension in the band. So you're pushing your leg out against the tension of the band. Working your outer and inner thigh. Knees hip distance apart, foot down. Great job. Lovely, lovely. Now let's see if we can tighten up that band just a little bit more. Let's see if we can keep it a little bit tighter. So bring your elbows and your forearms in. Press your chest forward. Engage your upper back. So bring your shoulder blades together. We're going to keep the feet down and we're just going to take the legs wide. Wide. That's it. So keep that tension in the band. So again, we're working into those legs. Nice. Don't come up onto the side of your foot. Keep your big toe down. Keep your shoulders down. Can you feel your upper back working? And your shoulders, keeping that tension there in the bands. Inner and outer thigh. Oh, great job, guys. Ooh, release, release. There. Good job, nice work. All right, let's bring our band and we're going to bring it behind us. So bring it behind your lower back, have it quite taut, so quite tight. We're just going to just keep a grip on the band and lift your arms straight up and then just bring them down. So just lift them up and then just bring them down. Good job. As we lift our arms, press your shoulders down and sit nice and tall. Okay, sit nice and tall. Good work, lovely. Just let your arms float up, but keep your shoulders down. Superb. All right, let's move the band a little bit further up towards the upper back. Okay, the upper back. Keep it nice and taut, so there's lots of tension in there. We're going to lift one arm up, alternate arms up by our ears, so like a shoulder press. Just reach it up and then bring it down. Reach it up and then bring it down. Lovely. Good, arm up by your ear. Great job, guys. Lovely. Good, keep it up there. Lovely. All right, bring your arms down. Just let your shoulders relax a little. We're going to use the upper back and the backs of the shoulders. So we'll keep the bands quite high up the back, if we can. Good job. Now we're going to keep our fists forwards and strong. Elbows up, okay? We're going to push forwards, and then we're going to bring the hands back in towards the front of the shoulders. So push forward, and then keep your elbows up as we come back in. Sitting tall all the time. Great job, guys. Great job. Nice. Remember, you can do this if you haven't got a band. Just release your band, give your shoulders a little bit of movement there. Lovely. Okay, my friends, let's come to a little bit of standing and sitting. So feet hip distance. Bring your bands, palms up. We're going to bring yourself forward. Stand up, keep your elbows in, take your band wide. Push your hips back, bend your knees, sit down, take your band wide. Elbows stay in. So come up, stand up, elbows wide. Now if this is too much and you need your hands free to get back down onto the chair, that's fine. Yeah, don't worry about this little exercise with the band. Just practice standing up and sitting down. Lovely, let's come back to sitting. Nice work. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay, we are going to wrap the band under one leg and bring it under one buttock. And we'll just hold it on the opposite hand. This other arm, we're going to bring the arm straight up. We're going to bend and then we're going to straighten. So we're going to work the tricep, the back of the arm. Nice. Bring it on up. Keep your elbow up, nice and tall towards your ceiling. So almost feel like you're keeping your armpit visible all the time. If you feel like your band is rubbing over the shoulder, getting in the way, I'll show you a different option on that other arm. Lovely. So release that band off, take a little shoulder roll, Keep the band where it is. Now to stop that rubbing that I was telling you about, just bring your band over behind your back. Yeah? Keep this hold on this end so we don't pull it out. Elbow up. We're just going to straighten up the arm and then bend, keeping your elbow up. And you feel how it's a bit of a better tracking for the band across your back there. Just comes across diagonally across your back. Whatever. You do what works for you, guys. You do what works for you. Always. Well done. Keep the elbow up. Straighten it up. Bring it back down. Rib cage down. Nice work. Lovely. Okay, we've got 2 exercises left with the band. So bring it out from underneath your butt. And we're going to just bring it underneath one foot. Okay. We're going to lean forward slightly on our chair. Here. Keep the band tight by your ankle. And we're just going to pull it up. So we're leaning slightly forward. As you pull up with the band, don't twist, okay? Don't twist. Take your elbow up to the ceiling. Just pull. Really work your back, your upper back. Work the tummy as we keep our spine long. You don't collapse through the middle. Well done. Try not to twist. Well done. Bring that band. And let's just swap sides so you can stay facing the way you are. I'm just going to turn around so you get a better view. Lovely. Hold on to that band. So lean forward through your hips. Keep your spine long. Just elbow support across your knees. And then just pull here. Now when you pull up, don't let your shoulder crunch closer to the ear. So if it's a bit much, release the band, or we can do it without the band. Lovely, guys. Well done. Well done. Bring your band up. Superb. You've done really well there. Really well. We're just going to come to a nice little stretch time. Just stop in that timer. Well done. Superb. Let's hold on to the back of the chair and just lean forward. So just let your body hang. Bring the backs of your shoulders together and your shoulder blades. Open up your chest and just hang down through those arms. Great job. Just hold your breath. Breathe out, let your upper body be heavy. Come on up. Just bring one arm up, bend the elbow. Press it back with the free hand and reach down your back with those fingertips of that back arm. Well done, release it up. Let's go on the other side. So just lift, bend, press it back there. Sitting tall. Reaching down your spine with your fingers. Great job, release it up. Guys, let's come back to those magical shoulder rolls. Park your shoulders down, just look over your shoulder. Come back to the center, just look over your other shoulder. Come back to the center, press your chin down to your chest. Press your shoulders down. Just look on up there. Amazing, my friends. Just bring one leg forward, lean forward, keep this straight leg. Exactly that, keep it straight. Press the back of the knee down towards the floor. Lovely. Can we bring the arm to the knee and then wrap the back arm around your lower waist. Just create a little twist there. Breathing in and out. Lovely, let's come on up. Nice work. Let's try the other side. So straighten out your leg. Hands on the bent knee. Come down, breastbone into the center in between the legs. Using your breath, sinking low. Good job. Bring the elbow across, bring your back arm and just sweep it. Lift your shoulder. Great job. Just release. Come on up. Amazing. Take a big breath in. Just reach up into your fingertips and then just breathe out down through the middle. Well done. Thank you for joining me today for Move More with Mary. Hope you've enjoyed that. Let me know any comments, guys. Just let me know. Always here to help. Make sure you check out Rethinking Pen's website for loads of classes, loads of videos, and just stay safe, my friends. Keep yourself healthy, as fit as you can, and celebrate all that you can do, not what you can't. All right, my friends. See you next week. See you soon. Thanks if you joined me live. Amazing. Thanks so much.